Hi Libra, welcome in. Those of you that are new, thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen. For the rest of you guys, I know I'm ridiculously late. I'm sorry. I had a retreat and then I had an away wedding on the West Coast. Went to the West Coast and on my way back, we had Hurricane Ida. My flights were delayed and then they were canceled and then they were delayed again. And I get here and it's a total monsoon where the streets are like rivers. New York City, northern New Jersey was a disaster zone. So needless to say, this week or last week rather, or this week, whatever, however you want to say it, I didn't put up any videos. Okay, Libra, so we're back on track now. And while I'm pulling your last two cards, my spiel, you're going to listen to your moon and your rising and your Venus sign so you can get a full picture of what's going on in your world and in your sphere. Those of you who are new and you like the content, like, share, and subscribe down below. I love you very much. Thank you for giving me a listen. All right, guys, let me just show you what popped out. What has popped out. This is the situation. This is what's coming towards you. This is what you're not aware of. This is your advice, and this is your outcome. So let's get it. Bottom of the deck, I have 8 of Pentacles, which is telling me you're working really hard on your craft or you're working very diligently with somebody. I have 10 of Swords here, which tells me, but I have this twice in this deck. The other one actually says 10 of Swords. This one says everything is fine. This is telling me that you're worried about something that you shouldn't be. Page of Cups. I don't know if this is an apology or something, an offer that is heartfelt or something to do with an emotion. After taking a new journey with somebody, you took a risk on something or someone. After a while of stagnation, you got down off the tree, you took a leap of faith, you put yourself out there emotionally. You're worried about the comeback, like if you did too much or you did something wrong, but you're still prodding along, working on yourself and or your projects and or relationship or whatever situationship you're in. So that's the bottom of the deck. Now let's get to the main reading. The situation of the week is the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you are dealing with something or someone that's very toxic. This could also talk about poor patterns, poor behavior, sexual addiction, alcoholic addiction. It could be anything. So we're going to see. This doesn't necessarily have to be you. This could be the person you're dealing with or the situation you're in is toxic. What's coming towards you, Ten of Pentacles. You've taken a step back to assess the said situation. Guys, when I go and clarify, everything's going to become very, very clear for me because the more I drop, the more I see, the more I know. And the story unfolds for me. So right now, this is just general. So you're taking a step back and you're assessing all the money, time, and energy that you put into this relationship. If it's worth sustaining, keeping, moving forward, or just trashing altogether. That's what's coming towards you. What you don't see coming is wish fulfillment, not just on your end, the other person that you're dealing with too. You both make each other happy. I don't know if this is your partner in business or your love. You can take it as you will because you take these messages as they resonate. Your advice, the Lovers. This for me is very interesting when it falls into the advice position. You are dealing with a lover. You are dealing with somebody that the universe put forward in front of your face. It is not like you guys both acknowledge that you're soulmates. It is that the universe said, hey, we're going to put these two people together and let's see what they decide. That's why they always say the Lovers is a choice, because sometimes we have a runner-chaser dynamic. Sometimes we have one out of the two of you who acknowledges what you are to one another while the other does not. So you are, in fact, soulmates. It's just possible that one of you does not recognize that. Either way, in your advice position, it is definitely telling you to make a decision here with this lover. Do you move on or do you not? Which is probably why you're assessing. So now in your outcome position, I have the Magician in reverse and Justice in reverse. And this is the card of Libra and this is the card of Aries. Could also be sometimes I've heard Taurus. But anyway, I digress. Who cares about the signs? Because these are just energies. And in this energy, somebody's manipulating the situation. And there's where the lack of injustice lies. The manipulation in this scenario. Of course, this could be you. or your partner. This could also be somebody you were working with, because we do have that Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start clarifying, and we're going to see what this is all about. Universe, angel, spirit guides, help me clarify for my beautiful Libras, first week of September. More shuffle. Why is the devil here, please? Why is the devil here? Thank you. This is very specific. It's not for everybody. You might be dealing with somebody that drinks too much. Could be an alcoholic. So, I don't know. Take that as you will. All right, guys. So, what fell out? The Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands, clarifying this. Some of you could, like I said, be dealing with a Capricorn, but this is talking about some kind of addiction. And one of them is just drinking too much, or just overindulging. And this could be just addicted to sex, or partying, or just having too much fun. And that's what this toxic behavior is that's going on in the relationship. And you might be trying to, you know, want out, or you're thinking, can I fix this? But here are the messages. And when the messages come in from this person, yes, it makes you happy. Yes, it brings you wish fulfillment that this person loves you, is interested, and wants you. But you also have this issue and you don't know what to do, which is probably why you're assessing. You're asking yourself if the wait is worth it. It's gold. But I do see you working with that person, because you have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Because you think they are your soulmate, which is probably why you also have Lovers here. Yeah. Aquarius. You're remaining hopeful. You're remaining positive. Definitely. You love this person dearly. They make you very freaking happy. It's just that you have this one issue, that there's something toxic in your relationship and you don't know what to do. All right, so let's see. What is the Seven of Pentacles, please? And it's Labor Day weekend, so happy Labor Day. Yeah. This is a marriage. Inverted. So, divorce. This is a relationship. Breakup. This is also doing something unorthodox. So, you take those three as you will. There's thousands of you Libras out there, so you know your story. So, some of you, yes, this is a divorce. And in this divorce and the outcome, you won't get the justice that you need, because this person has manipulated the situation. Others of you, this is a relationship where you've broken up with the person. Now you're assessing, you might have done the breaking up, by the way, and now you're assessing if you should give this person a second chance or a try. Others of you, this is just, you're thinking to yourself, you know, this is very not typical, and maybe we need to approach this in an unorthodox manner, like an unusual way, a not normal way of doing things. So that's what's coming towards you. What you don't see coming is literally some happiness here. But I will say about this, at the bottom of the deck, you do have Ten of Wands. So this tells me about burdens, exhaustion. So maybe some of you, you know, you are dealing with a divorce, but you've moved on with somebody new, and that transitional period is very exhausting and taxing upon you. Yeah, your person's still hanging on. They're very bitter. It's ex, whoever they are. But you've definitely moved on. That's for sure. Yeah. So I feel like it's half and half. The half of you have moved on from some ex, and you moved on with a new partner, and your past is trying to mess up your shit. Others of you are just dealing with the situation that I said earlier, that, you know, you have this loving partner, you have this great relationship, but there's something toxic within the relationship. So what's this Ten of Cups, please? So you guys help me clarify this Ten of Cups. Cups are flying. For Ten of Cups, this is why You have an Ace of Cups. You have a brand new opportunity with somebody brand new. What I just said. Seven of Wands, where you feel like you don't constantly have to be put on. You're not on show. You're not on display. You're not always having to entertain. Libra, you always feel like, you know, sometimes you're like, fuck, why do people think I'm the manager of their happiness? I'm not. I'm not responsible for your happiness. So you, for once, you feel like, you know, you're not burdened. You're not exhausted. This came sideways. So I feel like, yes, you do have options between people. For sure, but it came sideways. So something feels like it's being obstructed, or someone's obstructing you from moving forward with this new relationship. So some of you are dealing with an ex that is giving you problems or issues. It could be you yourself too. You're obstructing yourself, but there's options here on this table. That's why you have Lovers here. I'm so curious to see what this says about the Lovers. But at the bottom of the deck of what you don't see coming is a brand new adventure waiting for you. Yeah, you're getting unstuck with this new thing that's happening towards you, that's coming towards you. So the toxic thing could very well be, you know, an ex or somebody, you know, one small minor issue that's going on in your relationship. Like I said, the more I drop, the more I see. It's got to be general at first, right? So let's see why your advice is to Lovers, Libra. Hold on 1 second, because we have right there. Ten of Wands again. Those burdens, I felt like the deck fell on it and was just alerting me to that exhaustion that you feel like these burdens. So yeah, you are putting an end to something because at the bottom of the deck there's death. And this is in your advice position. So you're also going through a matter of transitioning. What are you killing off? The devil. The fucking devil. This is also a card of Scorpio. Capricorn. But you're done. You're ending this toxic cycle. Under that Eight of Swords. You were confused. You didn't know what to do. You put an end to it. You knew this person was lying and bullshitting you and not giving you what you needed. This is definitely somebody from your past. You found a way out from this toxic cycle, this toxic person, and you deaded it. It's over. Now here's what's interesting in your advice position. The Magician and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So with this new lover, you might have to be the one who needs to manifest a proposal in your relationship. A proposal from your heart. An emotional proposal. Because it's reverse. So it's saying definitely put yourself out there emotionally, because you're not right now. And I can understand, because it looks like there's something toxic that was bogging you down, Libra. But it's saying you have all the tools necessary to get this going with this lover. It's really up to you. You just have to get this in the upright position. You need to accept whatever is coming your way. But in the reverse, it's also telling me you might have to be the one who needs to manifest this. That's the advice. So let's go ahead and see why the Justice is in reverse and the Magician's in reverse. Justice in reverse and Magician in reverse. And I'm very certain those two came in reverse, because it literally, I have my deck upright and it flew. Yeah, okay. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. So, and this is a card of Pisces. You know that there is something here. You're going to stop stressing over this. So this is what's going to happen. You understand, you acknowledge this for what it is, basically, is what's going on. You know you're not getting justice out of what happened to you in the past. You know you were dealing with a manipulator and a liar, and that's what was toxic. This could also be this new person that you're with. You might not trust them. So you're still moving forward with them. But this is why this might also mean, this is the two stories I'm getting. I'm sorry to confuse you, but I just need you to understand what I mean. This means to me that you just don't trust the person you're with, but this is you not being in your zone. because this is also the card of Libra and it's inverted. So it's telling me that you don't trust somebody or something or someone, and that's the lack of justice you're getting. But the Nine of Swords in reverse tells me you're no longer stressing about it. You see it for what it is. You're not even using your intuition regarding this issue. You're just using your mind over matter. You're not even using your intuition, your inner guides. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for my battery from my computer, and it's downstairs because I packed it. But yeah, you are no longer sweating this situation. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's been challenging and exhausting because that's what's at the bottom of this deck. This was a marriage that might have failed. And you're like, or a relationship that failed, or a relationship that just didn't go anywhere. So Libra, universe, angel, spirit, that's what we got for Libra. All right. It is safe for you to love again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's somebody new and you're just worried about it. Free yourself. That's why you had the Eight of Swords in reverse before. Don't feel like you're stuck. Finances and career was at the bottom of the deck, where it tells me that that might have been the issue with your past person. That could also be the toxic thing. Who knows? You know. You're going to leave me comments. I'm going to read them and I'm going to respond. Universe, angel, spirit guides. What we got for Libra. Hold your vision. You know exactly what you're doing. And that's what I feel like this is in reverse. You don't need your intuition. You just could see it as clearly as what it is. That's why you're no longer stressing. That's why this is saying hold your vision at the bottom of the deck. Have faith in your dreams. You guys are headed in the right direction. I want you to trust in the universe. Everything's going to be great, Libra. Leave me comments, share, like, subscribe. I will see you next week. Bye, Libra.